Well, you mentioned 6-month anniversary for that couple. I have to bring this up. It is an anniversary today as we're recording.
Oh God, who cares?
If I do say so myself. I don't get why you're saying this, but 29 years ago today.
29 years ago.
Of course, courtesy of the history of ECW on Twitter, Superfan Francine gives CV Richards a kiss, and Beulah McGillicuddy starts a catfight. ECW Hardcore Heaven, 1995.
First of all, Superfan should be in quotations because I was a plant. Everyone was already with the company a year and a half before this happened. Thank you very much. But yes, it did happen, and that was it got to the point where all the fans were like, "Are you really Stevie's girlfriend?" And I'm like, "No." There he is. Look at that hair. Look how young I am. Oh, God.
What 29 years ago. So we're approaching the big 3-0. That bit 30, that's a big number. 30 is a big one. But, I mean, so much has happened 29 years. I mean, Hardcore Heaven, pretty big show. But
I was 23 years old there.
Wow.
Jeez Louise. How about that? Amazing.
Now, a slight little bit of tie-in to YouTube membership, if I may. We do have a full rundown of this debut on the YouTube membership.
Oh, do we?
Tier of the YouTube channel. So if you do want to hear Francine talk about it in its entirety, it is available on the YouTube membership tier. So that is a little cheap plug. But it is the anniversary today, so I have to mention it because we are recording on that day. So big day in the history of the Queen of Extreme.
It's nice to know that I'm one of the relevant people. If you look on the side of the, it says relevant people.
Well, you're a relevant person in the conversation. That's
pretty
why.
Relevant. Yeah, that's nice to know. So thank you for that history of ECW. Go give them a follow. If you like anything ECW, history of ECW is a really good site to follow on Twitter or X, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
29 years. What a ride, man. What a ride. Again, we were talking about it this weekend, and we keep telling ourselves how lucky we are to still be doing this and to be doing it together. I know I've mentioned it several times, but we're still in shock. We look at each other because we always say, did you think 30 years ago, as we were sitting in the arena as kids, did you think like so far ahead that we'd be on the road doing this, like Hack's 60 years old? Like, did you think? And he's like, absolutely not, and it's just mind blowing that we are still a group and still together doing this stuff. I mean, my God, who would have thunk it? So crazy. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining about it. It's just, I never when I was in ECW, I never looked to the future and thought conventions, indie show. Like, I never thought that kind of stuff. I was like here in the now, you know what I mean? And just the present was happening. I didn't think ahead of time. I didn't think what I was going to do. But now looking back, it's just like unbelievable.
Yeah.
I still got my core group. Yeah, it is awesome.
Yeah. And the four of you together, that group that you were just with, I mean, you go to, just say you go to meet the four of you, each one of you, like, except you and Shane, I guess, as a pair, but always a kind of intertwined in different stories. You know what I mean? Like with Fonzie is with Sabu and RVD and Taz, and they're not always intertwined with you and Shane or with Sandman, and Sandman's tied with Raven and not always tied with you and Shane. You know what I mean? So you can talk to each one of you guys at a meet and greet and get different stuff because not everybody was always working together. So it's just, it's cool because you guys are such a core group of that main event picture of ECW, but from different aspects. I don't know. It's just, it's cool to see you guys on the road together.
Yeah, it's great fun. And again, I'm so lucky because if I didn't have them, I don't think I'd be doing this. You know what I mean? Because you know how I am. I won't drive by myself. I don't like going places by myself. And nowadays, I'm usually with one of those guys or, one of the boys from somewhere. I have to have somebody that I know or Betty or else I won't go.
Right.
And it's not being a prima donna. It's just me being scared just to be alone on the road. Like, I don't like it. you know. It's different for the guys, and that's another thing we were talking about, because they'll take any booking that comes their way. But me, I'm very selective, because like if I'm by myself and I don't know the promoter, I'm not going. So I've been really, really lucky. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but I just added another booking in Minnesota for August, and I'll be with Shane. So it's good stuff.
Very nice. You know, all these great ECW memories and these conversations, all thanks to one guy. This guy right here.
Is that a real picture, or was his face doctored?
No, that is a real picture.
Why are his eyes bloodshot red?
So they're saying that Paul Heyman deliberately deprived himself of sleep to look more disheveled and add to the reality of the Bloodline story.
On a shoot.
On a shoot. This is what was being reported this past week.
You know, when we worked together, when he was my boss, and I would go up to the studio on Mondays, and I did it several times, because either someone I was working with was hurt, usually Shane, and we would have to record promos with Joey Styles Tuesday morning before work, right? Before Joey went to his shoot job. Or I was up there just to learn. I told you I was trying to learn the other end of the business. Paul never really slept that much. And I used to get on him, Paul, you're going to keel over. You're going to die. You need some sleep. And he'd be like, just give me 2-3 hours. I'm good. He used to run on adrenaline or coffee or whatever his thing was. He didn't sleep back then. So I didn't know if they put like drops in his eyes with like a little red dye, or no offense, but he looks awful. This is awful.
It's been a great lead up, because it's been heavily teased that, you know, he's going to break up with this new Bloodline group. But how are they going to do it? You know, how was it going to happen? And they were at Madison Square Garden this past Friday night. And, you know, they did come to a head. I'll play it for you in a second. But, you know, the paranoia settling in every week of when is it going to happen is what they played into, is that he had to acknowledge Solo as the new tribal chief, and he couldn't sleep. He was, you know, paranoid that it was going to happen at any time. So this is what we got, was this Paul Heyman. You know, he's ready to cry. He's ready to freak out in a second.
Before you play it, is it because he feels like he's turning his back on Roman Reigns, who isn't there?
He doesn't feel right that this is all going on without Roman there.
That's what I just said. Okay.
Yeah.
That's my point I'm trying to make. So the new Bloodline, are they a bunch of heel? Is it a heel stable still?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So here, I'm going to play this for you right here.
Oh my God.
It takes the bump, but that wasn't it. They all hit him with their finishes.
We talk about that bump. Did you see that bump?
That was not the only one. He took about, I think, 3 more in the ring.
Did he go through a table?
Oh, he did. That's what I'm going to pull up next.
Has he gained a bit of weight? Just a little bit? Okay.
A little bit.
I hope he's healthy. I really hope he's healthy. Oh.
Hold on, I'm going to pull it up on this side.
Look, it had to take 8 people to pick him.
They brought in the crane. And beep, beep. All right, bring it here, boys.
Stop that. Ugh.
Yeah, so he, he's getting physical.
Okay.
Is that the last straw for Roman to come back in storyline? Is that it? You know, now you have Jacob Fatu, who was the big free agent signing for the Bloodline. So, you know, is this it? And I think that you're positioning Roman now as a huge baby face. And there was even talk of, is this a time now you bring back Brock Lesnar? Could this be a time for Brock? What do you think? You think Brock could? No, I mean, they put him back on the alumni page.
So he's not under contract?
I not 100%. I can't confirm that, but he was on the alumni page, or he was in. They had removed him when all the Vince stuff broke, but then they put him back. And I just read something about his daughter. His daughter's college wrestler. She looks exactly like him. So his name's circulating again. So what if Brock was to come back now?
Yeah. Or is Paul sacrificing his body in order to make us think he's not with them? But then when Roman comes back, they all turn on him. That could be a possibility. Did you ever see that?
It's pretty interesting. But
be the sacrificial lamb to make everybody think he turned, and then boom. I don't know.
Pretty interesting, for Paul to get physical. So even let's go back to ECW. I mean, if he was to interject himself in an angle, always going to be a big deal. We've talked about the Sabu angle where Sabu, no-showed, and then they brought it to TV and turned it into something. But outside of when he was like an active manager on TV, he really didn't interject himself physically into anything.
I remember, oh God, when we were on the stage up top and we were looking down, who was in the ring? Shoot, we did some kind of an angle at the arena and we were all up. Triple Threat was up on the thing and they made me jump on Paul to keep him away from the Triple Threat. And me and him were like going at it. Like, it was ridiculous. Yeah. They showed it on television, but I can't remember if it was Taz or Dream or somebody in the ring. And they were like, oh, Joey's like, oh, look at the Triple Threat. And then like Paul came out and was screaming at Shane and Bammer and Chris and stuff. And then I get in Paul's face and I literally jump on Paul to keep him away. And then everybody starts brawling. It was like, it was ridiculous. Awesome. Yeah, I don't remember. It's out there. I know somebody listening remembers.
Somebody, please, if you're listening, share that because I don't know why I'm locked on that when I'm not remembering that. But please share that.
I remember jumping.
You remember?
Yeah, I had to. Yeah, I was beating Paul up. But that's the one time I remember the interaction with him. But then, like, he did stuff with Louis Dangerously when Lou was pretending he was Paul. When Lou would come out with the phone and they did stuff. Paul was always on camera, he always had a presence. And like I said, even though he wasn't a physical talent, he was still part of the roster. Like, I guess you could call him a talent. Physically, I don't, he wasn't managing or anything, but he was the owner of the company and he made his presence known. Just seeing him like that, I don't mean to make fun of him or anything. It just worries me because that picture, he looks absolutely terrible. And maybe, well, he's supposed to because he's worried and all that stuff. But if he's real, like they say, actors do things like, to make the role acting believable. Yeah, that scares me because how much longer is he going to sacrifice his body for this role? You know what I mean? Like, think of your health. I just hope he's healthy. That's all. Paul, if you're listening or if you have Stooges listening, I just hope you're healthy. That's all I have to say.
Yes, I did not mean forklift joke. That was just a cheap joke.
What was you?
My forklift joke.
Yeah, that was terrible. And when I said 8 people, there were so many people lifting them up. Like there's like 4 people standing there. That's why I said that.
And oh my God, speaking of Paul Heyman, though, do you remember I said there was a quote that came out of one of my podcasts years ago that caused him to have a Twitter meltdown? Remember me telling you about this?
Vaguely,
it was C.W. Anderson that had said something on my podcast that had led him to have a meltdown. And I found the article about it. And I just couldn't remember who said something.
What was said?
I'll have to go back and read that. I didn't commit that to memory. But I wanted to know who said it, and it was CW.
But it wasn't during my podcast. It was you guys.
No. It was years. It had to be 2016, 2017.
Yeah, I mean,
oh my God, it was incredible. I could not believe it when I got the text that said Paul Heyman is having a meltdown tweeting about the show. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, it's crazy. And of CW of all people.
Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, that's I don't know. That's weird.
What do you think of this? Somebody is saying this on X. Paul Heyman is the greatest, wrestling manager / non-wrestler character ever.
Well, I mean, look at him. He's up there.
But they're saying the greatest. My choice is the guy in the right hand corner.
Bobby Heenan.
Bobby Heenan, without a doubt.
See, I haven't watched any of Paul's stuff. I haven't watched any of it. The only time I just saw what you showed me. I have not been following the bloodline. I tell you this a million times. I don't know what the story is. I know Roman Reigns left again. I don't know if he left because he's sick. He needed time off. I don't know what his deal is. But I haven't seen anything about Paul. I've heard he's been doing a hell of a job from everybody.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. That's what I've heard, but I haven't really sat down and watched any of it. But now, if I've seen him work before, his stuff from years ago, and watching him in ECW, so I know he's talented, 100%. But I have not seen his bloodline character, so I'm sure if I see it, I will be blown away and I will think it's tremendous. Just looking at this picture, I'm just like,
yeah, he's crying in the one on the right.
I know. He just doesn't look healthy to me, and that scares me. That's all I'm saying. I hope he's healthy.
Yeah, I mean he has gained a considerable amount of weight over the years, and watching the clips, if you see it, but. I mean, it's just guys living a good life.
I hope so. I hope. Listen, I don't make fun of people. Weight, whatever. I just look at him. I was looking at him mainly with the red eyes, and I was just like, "Whoa, it doesn't look good." But he's not supposed to look good. He's supposed to look disheveled and worried. And I understand it. I get why he's doing it. I just hope he's okay. That's all I'm saying. I hope he's okay.
So who's your pick? Greatest non-wrestler? Give me a name. Like I said, I'm going Bobby Heenan. I've been watching a lot of older stuff lately. He is just on another level with that quick wit, and he can move from one thing to the next. And you never. It's funny to find out how much he did off screen too during that run.
Yeah, I couldn't give you a name. I'd have to think about it. I don't know. I don't know.
You also have to disqualify yourself.
Right. I can't say me. Darn.
You can't say yourself.
I don't know. I mean, Paul's been kicking ass, and look what he did with ECW. He might be the choice. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. There's a lot of talented men and women in this sport, A lot of people who deserve recognition maybe don't get their due diligence, but we won't go into that. Today, somebody tagged me in one of the promos Shane and I did.
Yes.
Oh my God! And it was I want to say it was Jones Beach in New York. Is Jones Beach a dirty beach? It
had some time where it hasn't been its cleanest.
So this beach,
was it Rockaway Beach?
I thought we were at Jones Beach. I don't know. It was disgusting. It was hypodermic needles. It was used condoms. And then Shane swears there was a turd in the water. I know I told this story before. He swears there was a turd in the water and he freaked out. And Paulie's like, no, it's a stick. And Shane's like, no, it's not a stick. It's a turd. And there was like a 10-minute discussion on whether there was a turd or a stick in the water, as I had to stand there in that micro, what are those bikinis called? Yeah, that thing. Microscopic bikini that I had on. There was nothing to it. But yeah, so that's the video. And I just I put it up, but I watched it first because I was like, I want to watch it just to make sure like there's no weird audio on here after seeing that. And there wasn't. But there we are. Now, yeah. I don't know what beach that was. I thought it was where is Jones Beach?
Jones Beach is out on Long Island. I need to Can we get a farther shot here, people? Can we widen out a little bit and give me a little bit of a better idea? But Jones Beach, I mean, there could be a section of it where it is.
I don't know. It was disgusting. Wherever we were, it was one of the dirtiest beaches that I've been on. It was gross. Like we were literally tiptoeing because we were barefoot. We were like tiptoeing around, and there were rocks everywhere and just filth.
You could see the rocks.
Oh my God! It was cutting my feet, and it was just filthy. My face.
You could see it.
It was filthy. Look at all that debris. So great. I look like I'm naked. Oh my God, help me. Anyway,
where do you buy something like that?
I don't remember where I bought that. I really don't.
To be fair, Shane looks like he's wearing his briefs.
He loved that Speedo. He wore that Speedo any chance that he got. And I was just like, really? You don't have boxers? Like, no, the Speedo is where it's at. I'm like, okay.
He looks like he's wearing briefs. That doesn't even look like a Speedo. That looks like
a Speedo.
A pair of briefs.
Yeah, I don't know. He had a Speedo and he loved it. Really? I'm not involved, am I?
No, as we're recording, AEW's Ricky Starks, good friend of Cody Rhodes, tells What Culture TV or What Culture WWE he's not injured. He doesn't know why he's not on television. Okay. He's a good friend of Cody Rhodes. He was seen at the Royal Rumble, was it?
Oh.
Yeah, so he doesn't know why he's not on TV and he's not injured. He was one of the AEW Tag Team Champions as recent as, I think 2 Tag Team Champions ago. So that's an interesting piece of business right there because his best friend's the world champion right now. So that's pretty interesting.
Is he still showing up to TV and just not being used?
I don't know. He also adds he didn't visit AEW he also adds he didn't visit AEW to get cleared. He was just getting a physical and was there to get his balls checked.
Okay.
All right.
Well. All right.
Ricky Starks on his absence. I have no answers. That isn't up to me.
He needs a meeting with Tony Khan.
Well, I guess he's got priority for those kinds of things.
You need to talk to your boss and see what's up. I need to know if they're flying him in and just not using him because that's a big waste of money, right? It's a waste of an airline ticket. It's a waste of a hotel. Is he on the road and just not being used, or is he being kept home and being paid? I'll do that. You want to keep me home and pay me? I loved it when Howard Finkel will call me, Francine, you are not needed for this round of ECW TV tapings.
Francine, you are no longer needed in Hartford, Connecticut.
Yes. I'd be like, thanks, Fink. I loved it.
He also says, I have no issues with CM Punk. I don't give a fuck what anybody tries to tell me. I don't care. He's never done me wrong, and you can have your opinions on him, but you shouldn't vilify someone for thinking differently than you.
Wow.
Ooh, that's not good if you're getting paid by AEW. So might be a reason why he's sitting at home right now. Wow.
Maybe Cody has some pull and he can jump ship. This next match is up there for my favorite. This next match, this is what AEW should have did with the Thumbtacks. This is exactly what I said when we reviewed the Thumbtacks with MJF.
Yeah.
And I have to cough. Hold on.
Excuse me. Thumbtacks.
Thumbtacks.
Thumbtacks of Doom.
I am going
we saw in AEW.
I'm going to put Alicia over. That spot was brutal. She's such a tiny little thing. And she can go and she's hardcore and she took it like a champ. But when she brought out the little bag of thumbtacks, it was just in one corner of the ring. And that's what I said before. When you put them all over the place, it doesn't mean anything.
Right.
Having them in that one corner, it was perfect. And kudos to her for taking that spot, because I'm sure a lot of girls wouldn't have. But it was Hardcore War. It was Order 4 versus the System. And again, I said I don't like the System as baby faces, but here it worked because, I mean, you have Alicia. You have Lish and her husband. They're from Boston.
Yeah.
Eddie Edwards. He comes out in a Boston Celtics gimmick. You know, everything's Boston to them. So this, they were baby faces to the umpteenth extreme. I still like them as heels. I don't know. I even told Dreamer when I saw him, I was like, turn him back as heels, please. I like the system as heels.
Well, they all had the Celtics gear. They all had the.
I know, but Eddie was the first one to come out.
Yeah.
So, you know, and he's hometown Boston, you know what I mean? And they were in Boston, and that's why they all had the gear on. But him and Lish are from Boston. So it means a lot more.
They were in Plymouth, you know.
Is that the outskirts of Boston?
I guess that's the outskirts.
Yeah. Well, there you go. But yeah, this was so entertaining to me. Lots of great spots back and forth. And the system went over on Order 4. So I thought it was fun. I liked it. Again, the way they did it was kind of, again, like Royal Rumble. I don't know what the time frame was. There's Alicia. Look at her back. You go,
remember you talked about your poke of the.
I talked about one in my thumb and I wanted to die. This poor girl had 87 of them in her back.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. 1,
She's awesome.
2, 3, 4, 5,
She's awesome.
6, 7,
That was
8,
a great
9, 10.
spot.
That's at least 20 right here.
That's a great spot. Yeah. Now in ECW, they never asked me to do that, but if they did, I would have did it. And I probably would have regretted it after I hit the mat.
But like you said, if you look at the corner picture, they are in this one
They're
section.
right in the corner, right here. Yeah.
So that guy with the broom afterwards could just go sweep.
That's it.
Done.
And they're going. Yep. Kudos to her. It was great. The girls did great. I thought everybody did great in this match. I loved this match. It kept me on my toes. I really, really enjoyed it, you know? So I thought it was good.
But okay, all right. So back to the Thumbtacks, though. Okay, so look, AEW obviously, they've got the vets, they've got the people who've used Thumbtacks many, 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 many times in the past. So let's go on the TNA side. Alicia is a vet. Dreamer has used the Thumbtacks many, many times. Is he going to be the guy who tells them stick to one side of the ring versus maybe somebody at AEW telling them, hell no, just override it and throw them all over the place?
Well,
I want to see blood.
Here's the difference, though. The AEW match only had 2 competitors. This one, there were people all over the place.
True, that's a good point.
So you don't want everybody having the bump and Thumbtacks. Plus, this was towards the latter part of the match. So,
but your agent would be the one who would tell you where to put it, right?
Well, I mean, he could, but the wrestlers have a lot of the say in what goes as well. So, I mean, the agent could X-nay something and say, no, we don't want that done there, or you can't use that, or blah, blah, blah. And then you either listen to your agent or you go over the agent's head and you go and ask, let's say, a Tony Khan or who's the guy? Carlos, what's his name?
Carlos Silva.
Or
we'll see him in a few minutes.
Or Triple H or somebody. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's a different scenario though between these 2 matches. But I will still stick to my guns and say it's more effective just in the corner, because you can also tease it. You can also move to that spot and tease something because it's just in one section. And then you can work all around the rest of the ring.
Right.
And then when you finally hit it, you get that huge pop because everybody's waiting for you to hit the Thumbtacks. But when they're all over the place, every bump you take, you're going to get a Thumbtack in you. I'd rather just wait for the huge spot and keep teasing and build it up. I don't know. Call me dumb, but that's the way I would. Huh?
I will not call you dumb. I will call the booking of this next match dumb.
Well, what did you think about this one? Did you like it?
I thought this was fine.
Okay.
For what it was, this was perfectly fine. Yeah, I had no complaints with this match.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a hardcore war. It was
awesome. Everybody got to bring one weapon. I thought it was great. It was a good time.
Yeah, I thought this was what it was. Everybody got their stuff in. I've got something here that I think you're gonna really dig. So if you're ready to go, let's do it.
I'm ready to go.
There we are.
Right off the bat, it's horrible.
Says you.
Okay. Well.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
What? You can't park your car here, ma'am.
Are you blind? I don't think you can park there.
I know I can't park there.
Oh. Hey, you can't park here!
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Excuse me, mate. You can't park there, sir.
I know I can't park there.
Hey, watch out! If you're gonna blow, watch out!
Ma'am, you can't park your car here!
Are you serious?
You can't park that there, mate.
Fuck off! Excuse me, you can park here.
Yeah, you guys can't park here.
No shit, really? You can't park there.
That's what I said.
Hey, you can't park there. Appreciate you, brother. You can't park there.
You guys, you can't park there. But you still can't park.
You can't park there. You can't park there. No. It's a park. You can't park there.
You can't park there, sir. I know I can't park here.
Wait a minute. Is this a thing now?
It's so
I've never heard of this in my life. Like, I would never drive by an accident and tell somebody you can't park there.
So, what would you do if somebody drove by you and you were in this, like, just for instance, this first person?
Really?
They're in a car accident and they're saying the car's going to blow up.
I would say, no shit, Sherlock. Can't park here. I mean, how insensitive have we become as human beings that this has become a joke? Like, obviously, all these people are okay. And I did chuckle at some of them, but I mean, you know, they could have died. Look at her. She ran right into a freaking tree. It's terrible.
That's why, like, again, like, you hit the nail on the head. It's like, they're funny, but these people are in these horrible, horrible accidents that potentially life-changing.
The guy's like, fuck off, mate.
But yeah, they're like, some of them fuck off. Some of them are like, you know, no shit, Sherlock. Like,
that's what I would say. I mean, you know.
Oh my
thank
God.
God everybody is okay. But, you know, making light out of the situation, like her car's all messed up. Look at it's wrapped around a tree. Like,
what? You can't park your car here, ma'am.
Are you blind?
I don't think. I mean, come on. And nobody's stopping to help, or you know, I mean, I don't know.
It's horrible, but I just thought it was so stupid.
It's very stupid. I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah.
If this is like the newest TikTok trend, you go searching for people who are in car accidents, and then you say you can't park here. I mean, grow up.
My favorite one was, where is she? Not them. This.
She's like, fuck you.
If she was blunt.
Oh. Hey, you can't park here.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Excuse me, mate. You can't park there, sir.
I know I can't park there.
It's like a Betty.
Her. This one's my favorite.
Ma'am, you can't park your car here.
Are you serious?
You can't park
She's my
No,
favorite.
I like the guy goes, fuck off, mate.
This one.
there, mate.
Fuck off.
No.
Excuse me, you can park here.
Oh God!
Look at the car.
Oh Jesus!
How did the car get up there? Look at
I
that.
I don't know. That's crazy.
This is the stuff that you see scrolling through TikTok, Instagram.
See, I don't go on TikTok ever.
I see it more on Instagram, and you just boop, boop,
Do
boop,
we still
boop.
have a TikTok channel?
We do. And if I throw something up there, the one video can go from an ad for, you know, the most incredible fork that you've ever used to pick up a piece of spaghetti to a car being thrown off of a cliff.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing on Instagram, YouTube Shorts, Facebook Reels. It's all the same stuff now. There was another one I saw. This one, I didn't even bother bringing this one to you. But I can in the future if you ever feel so inclined that you do want to see it. It's called Trauma Salad.
What is it's bad stuff?
it's girls, right? And they bring like candy, like they bring candy and they dump the candy in the bowl and they're like, my name's Sarah and my mom got murdered while we were inside of Toys R Us when I was 5 and I brought Skittles, and they dump it in the bowl. It's compilations of this stuff. It's crazy.
Stupid.
And it's hours of it. Hours.
That sounds dumb as shit. I don't want to say it. Stupid. I don't have TikTok on my phone. I don't have the app anywhere. I never go on TikTok. Don't watch TikTok. I don't get TikTok. I'm an old head. I don't know. I don't like it. So these new trends, I just feel like people.
I got another one for you.
Oh God. Oh, great.
This one you might laugh at. This one is just stupid. This one I think I saw at like 3 a.m.
You need to sleep.
This one is called, well, why do you think I don't answer text messages at 8 o'clock? This one's called, these TV shows invited people with unusual laughs to sit together, and it was hilarious. You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
ידעתי. לא עכשיו, שנייה. זה אמיתי, שנייה.
Is that not the stupidest thing you've ever seen?
Could you imagine being in the room with all of those people at the same time? And they're all laughing at the same time. This is the shit you watch?
But
stupid.
No, it's just you stumble across it. I'm not going out of my way to find it.
Well,
and this is we're looking for stuff to record.
Guys,
and people are posting the guys who the stupidest laugh in the world.
Wow, this is bad. What were they talking about? They were talking about like his finger when he was in the hospital with his finger, talking about her beating him up.
Yes.
The witnesses at first I thought were all on Johnny's side, but then somebody had said something about him doing something to her, and I was just like, I'm so lost right now. I can't. Every time I opened social media, there was a picture of them and a news story.
Yeah, it's bad.
And I felt like if I didn't scroll back to day one, I'd be lost in the shuffle. So I haven't read any of it.
I watched his testimony from the first day that he was on the stand.
Oh.
And it's hard to take an actor seriously when they're on the stand because you think that they're acting. Right?
And acting.
And I don't know, I think Johnny Depp is from California, but he's apparently like part British because he's got like a British twang to him.
Madonna.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's like he's trying to be Jack Sparrow while he's he's got the eye makeup on, he's got his little glasses, he's got like the hair is pulled back. Like he looks like he's going for a pirate's costume fitting. And it's just like, she said shit about him. He said a lot of nasty stuff about her in a text message. He's got audio recordings of her saying that she's going to kill him and that she's going to beat his ass and all this stuff. He called her, these vile names via text, that he wanted to bury her and he wanted to send her out into the, fields.
Can I just interrupt? Why are they fighting? Did the marriage just go awry?
Yeah, it just went awry. It went awry.
Was there cheating involved? Or
well, there's accusations.
Okay, so that's how it stemmed.
So apparently Johnny Depp was the possessive one and didn't want her cavorting and being out there and, maybe getting into trouble. And one movie set in particular has been brought up, and the research by the investigators of Twitter has revealed a very cool little wrinkle to the story.
Okay.
So there was a wrap party for a movie that she was a part of that during the rap party, Johnny Depp couldn't get a hold of her and was freaking out and was blowing everybody up and was wondering where she was. And through the magic of Twitter, people were able to pinpoint exactly where she was, who she was with, and the rap party of the movie she was at. Would you like to see the photo evidence of who she was with? This is great. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Somebody get my my Wolfpack woo. She was with Kevin Nash.
Holy crap.
At the Magic Mike rap party.
Oh no.
It's not just that picture, it's also this picture as well.
So wait, she was in Magic Mike? Or the
I guess she was in Magic Mike. That was the rap party for Magic Mike in 2014.
Oh, so did they have an affair?
Well, I don't know if there was an affair, but
allegedly,
we know there's, Kevin Nash he's a pretty, outgoing kind of guy. He's had many a good story out there, about his his prowess. But this night, Johnny Depp couldn't get a hold of Amber and was freaking the fuck out. And this picture was taken the night of this rap party, and Kevin Nash posted a thing about how she's a beautiful soul and he misses her being around, and he had such a great time being with her on this movie. And Kevin Nash.
He's married too, isn't he?
He is, yes, he is married.
This is a
I would be quite upset if my wife took that picture in a bar.
I mean, wow. Did Kevin make any comments?
The last I saw, no.
Okay. He's staying out of it.
But I mean, look at this guy. He ain't called Big Sexy for nothing.
I mean, do you think Johnny Depp stands a chance against Kevin Nash?
Here, look. Here's what Johnny Depp looks like at the thing. He looks like Jack Sparrow.
See, there's a sexiness to Johnny Depp. There really is. He has an aura about him. I wouldn't call him like a handsome man, but he's a sexy man. That's my take on it.
Very finely dressed. I would like.
Oh, he looks impeccable. I mean, look at that suit.
Give him a little pirate hat, though.
Now he looks handsome there, though. That's a nice picture of him. He looks good there, but I find he's got sex appeal. He does.
And there's this guy.
He really does. I never saw that picture. Wow. Amazing. That's very. If she was holding up the too sweet gimmick, I would have popped huge.
And that's what, and that movie for Kevin Nash, I mean, that was a huge blockbuster to be a part of. Like that's, even though
on the slot machine.
That's right. Even though in that movie he's, like the older, washed up dancer.
Okay.
He's still in a major multi-million-dollar blockbuster hit that got a sequel because it did so well.
Book me as a grandmom. I'll do it. I have no shame. I'll be a 50-year-old grandma. Who cares?
I bet you Amber Heard just flocked him just because he's cool. He's just got a cool essence to him too, probably just as much as Johnny Depp does.
And how old is she? She looked very young.
I think she's in her 30s. I think she's early 30s.
She looked like she was in her 20s in those pictures.
Yeah, she looks young there. Actually, I don't have her age
really
in front of
young.
me, but she's she's younger. But
hey Siri, how old is Amber Heard? She's 36.
Just 36 years old.
Thank you, Siri. I always thank Siri when I'm done with
so
her.
She's 20, 28 there.
Okay.
So she's in her 20s there.
More than that in that picture, but wow.
Yeah, I saw Kevin Nash trending, and I was like, "Uh-oh, why?"
Ugh. Well, what if he got called to testify on the night of the Magic Mike party for you and Amber Heard? Crazy.
In fact,
that's why I just stay home most of the time. Like I don't
Here, look at him with the sunglasses on here. Look at Depp. He looks like he's getting ready for the Pirates movie.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's always had that look about him. Have you ever seen him just look like a normal?
Well, but way back in the day.
I mean, no, he's always had this cool look to him. I don't know.
I agree. He
He's
definitely has.
An interesting point to me today that I didn't hear. And I think it's pretty cool if this is the way it goes.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell the people what you told me earlier?
So the last WCW Nitro number 286 was broadcast on March 26, 2001.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a day that will live in infamy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, right?
Crazy.
Well, this Wednesday, as we're recording this, as you're listening to the podcast, is actually a Tuesday, but this Wednesday, AEW Dynamite airs episode number 286 on March 26, 2025.
Wow.
What are the odds of that? Now, I'm going to just say there was one huge moment on the WCW program that I think, as we discussed, could be tied back to AEW because something never happened that we thought was going to happen.
All right.
So before we dive into that, can you believe there's been 286 episodes of AEW Dynamite?
I can.
Really?
Well, yeah, because at one point, didn't they have 3 or 4 shows? Excuse me, Stewie. Didn't they have like 3 or 4 shows per week at one point? They were just
well, that wasn't Dynamite. That was like Rampage, Collision.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
AEW, Saran Wrap. It was all these different things.
They've been around for years now, so it's not like they're the hot new fresh promotion. They're here to stay. They've been around for a very long time. And might I add, our last YouTube video and the last thing we posted was about Jon Moxley and that crazy spot with the spiked nails in the back. And Chad, I'm telling you, most of the public hates you.
Why? What did I say?
You're a hater.
What did I do?
You're
did
an
they really
AEW
rip me?
hater.
I didn't. Did they rip me? I didn't see anything.
Oh, yeah, they ripped you. See, because I'm so quick with the responses, you don't get to read them. You have to go to the video to read everything.
Yeah, I didn't see anything bad.
Oh, yeah.
I thought everybody loved me.
That's a hater. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Francine's the best.
Here's my violin. I sift through those comments. I see those comments all the time.
Okay.
Which I don't deny those either.
Yeah, neither do I. I appreciate them. But no, I can believe that they've been around for that long. I think what you said, and I'll let you say it because you brought this to my attention, but if this happened, the fangirl in me would go nuts.
Yeah, well, I mean, what happened on that last WCW Nitro? This guy popped up, Shane O'Mac.
How handsome he looks with his turtleneck on. I love it.
Shane McMahon, the main, just shocker of Nitro was that Shane McMahon became the quote-unquote owner of WCW in storyline. But that's how we closed out the last Nitro. Well, we never saw Shane McMahon appear in AEW after all that time that we had heard the rumors that they were talking and they had meetings and this and that and blah, 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 blah. Well, maybe now's the time. Wow. Maybe this is what they were waiting for the whole damn time. And if that was it, that would be amazing.
That would be one of the coolest things I think that could happen right now. I think I would lose my shit. I think the timing would be perfect. I wasn't like with the numbers of the shows, like that didn't click in my mind because I'm not a numbers girl when it comes. I don't care what episode it is. It's like if it's good, it's good. If it sucks, it sucks. You know what I mean? But the way you just worded that would be so interesting. And did you read that somewhere? Or are people putting this out there?
I came across it tonight when we were doing show prep and getting stuff ready for the show. I was like, okay. I saw that today, as we're recording this, is the day that WWE announced that they purchased WCW. So that led me down my little rabbit hole of little research. And then, boom, saw that the AEW show Wednesday is the same number as the final WCW Nitro, which was on the same day.
That would be the coolest thing. If he shows up, I would love it. I'd mark out for that.
Be amazing. I mean, that would really be, I'd give them the tip of the old cap because that's where, back to when I did give them a lot of hate about that awful end to the match. The Moxley Cope match was, spots were nuts. The ending was weak as shit. That would really, to me, put all my words to bed, because that would be an amazing just coup, and that would be such a clever anniversary, and I think that would be very, very just well booked if they did it that way.
Well, switching over to something I've seen, I sent you a screenshot of it. Are you able to pull it up?
Yep.
Okay. So we've discussed WrestleMania coming back to Vegas for 2026, which I'm heartbroken about. They posted ticket prices, and let's get into it. The ticket prices for WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas next year, not including Ticketmaster fees, which I hear can be astronomical in itself. If you want to sit in the prime section, which is section A on the floor, one seat will cost you $8,998. Let me repeat that. $8,998 for one seat. Section B, a little cheaper. We got $3,868. Section R101 is $2,200. And then you get into the levels. 100 level varies. The cheapest is $1,174. Then it's $1,303, $1,495. 200 level is from $1,174 to $1,303. The 300 level is $1,174, and the 400 level, the cheap seats, are $854 each. Now, if you're a high roller and you want to get the owner's suite, which, hey, who doesn't want the owner's suite? You get 26 tickets. It's all inclusive. It's just a mere $52,500, which you could buy a car, a down payment on a house. No, you just want to go spend some time.
I mean, look, you could buy a used car for your Section 8 ticket. So
you could.
And your life savings on your 26 tickets.
A club suite, which has 12 seats and an open bar, will cost you $26,500. And then if you want to lay low and just get a traditional suite with 26 tickets, $38,000. $52,500 for a suite. And is this for just one night? Or is this for both nights?
That is a great friggin' question.
Even for both nights, it's ridiculous. But if this is just one night, good Lord, what the hell, man? Who has this kind of money to do? This blows my mind. Really blows my mind. Why do these prices have to be so high?
Because these idiot people will pay for it. Sorry, people. I'll call you out. If you're paying this, you're an idiot.
I would really love just for tickets. I mean, just to just say, look, shame on you. The floor not selling, like all empty. And then like a week before, they just drop everything. You know what I mean? What planet do these people live on? Like, if you have the money for this, God bless you. You are blessed in life, because most of us don't have this kind of money just laying around for a seat at WrestleMania. Like, this is astronomical to me. I don't know.
That's crazy.
It is so crazy. And I know it's WrestleMania. It's the biggest show, blah, blah, blah. Come on. I can see floor seats being like $1,000, maybe even $2,000, almost $9,000. Wow.
And like, imagine having to justify the show being good. Like, if it sucked, imagine like you hated the show and you're like, it was a good show, but it would have changed this or that.
you have to be a diehard fan to spend this kind of money. And let me say something. If I'm in level 400 and I spend $854 for a nosebleed seat, sometimes when they pan the crowd, it looks like there's poles and TVs and stuff that might block your view. How pissed off would you be spending almost $1,000?
Oh
you are probably spending $1,000 with the Ticketmaster fees and then parking fees, and then you're blocked. How would you feel? This is just crazy to me.
I imagine you got a hair in your hot dog or something too. Like out of all that, you spend $9,000 and you got a hair in your food. Like this again. This doesn't include buying merch. This doesn't include going to the meet and greets that they do now. We haven't seen the price release for the John Cena breakfast package like last year.
No, he won't be there.
He might still show up for a meet and greet. You never know.
No, he won't.
What? Okay, sorry. All right, take out John Cena. Wham, he's gone.
Yeah.
Let's put in Roman Reigns. Let's do the Roman Reigns package.
Let me tell you something.
And Bret Hart didn't show up last year, if you remember.
Let me
Bret
tell
Hart
you.
didn't even show up.
I'm wearing a trench coat that has like 8 pockets inside it, and I'm bringing all my snacks because I'm not paying.
I thought you were going to say you were going to flash when
no,
you got in.
Get out of here.
You're gonna
I'm not paying $16 for a hot dog on top of my level $400, $854 plus tax plus parking seat. I'm smuggling shit in. I can't afford to buy food.
This is beyond.
I just paid $1,000 for my seat.
Yeah, it's beyond stupid. I mean, like
so crazy.
It's just this is how things are going. I mean, it's driving the average fan. It's not just wrestling, it's everything. It's driving the average fan away from the spectacle of things. We all want to pretend that we're rich now when we do things. So that's how it is. I mean, that's how everything is now. Everybody wants to pretend that they're rich. So they go and spend this insane amount of money at these events so they can say that they did it. And it's just the way it is. It's perception. So you know what? If you've got it, we're recording this on a Jewish holiday. Mazel. That's what I'll say.
It's a great way to make memories with your family. If your kids like it, I get all that. And memories are priceless, and I understand that. I am not knocking the consumer. I am knocking the product because it is just, I mean, I don't know how anyone can just swing it. And like I said, if you can, God bless you, because these prices are ridiculous. So whatever. I'm curious to see what the Saudi Arabia prices are going to be like when it goes there for 43.
Something tells me people might be given an arm and a leg to get there.
Oh, that's terrible. Anyway,
or a head.
that's what we got this week. YouTube, we're gonna push it. We're gonna push it to the moon. Channel members, $5.99. It will get you this in audio and video form. And there's going to be some kind of changes coming up shortly. So for YouTube members, channel members, you're going to get a lot more starting very soon. So just keep that in mind. So $5.99. And if you can't swing it, we understand. Just subscribe. It's free. And guys, listen, I know you watch the videos and I appreciate that. Can you please hype them up? Hype these videos up. If you go to the comments section, you'll see like 3 or 4 little dots. You have to swipe where the comments are. Keep swiping until you see hype up the video, I think it says. Just push that button. It is completely free. It helps us with the algorithm, and it puts us on a top 100 list, and it lets us be seen more. It's just a free, cheap way to help content creators get noticed. So if you can hype up the video, I'd really, really appreciate it. But just subscribe. And if you can become a channel member, we'd appreciate that as well.
Yes, and let me point out, too, the last channel member to go up has never been released anywhere but on a Patreon channel that's been dead for almost 2.5 years, maybe even close to 3.
Yeah.
So not on the subscriber channel, nowhere else found but in that member tab. So get in there, $5.99, and it's got ECW footage that you can't find anywhere else. So get in there and get yourself some vintage ECW goodness.
Awesome. Do you have anything you want to promote?
Yeah, head on over to at IB Exclusives on Instagram and at Chatty and B on X and find out what I've got coming up for my my signings. Got some more being announced in the coming days. So please support. We'd greatly appreciate it.
All right. If you want to follow me on social media, you can find me at ECW Diva Francine. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're staying healthy. And most of all, I hope you're staying extreme. Hey there, it is the Queen of Extreme Francine from ECW. Do you want to see more of me? Click over here to watch another video. Or click over here to listen to my podcast. As always,